Faith has a new frequency. The Spirit of Huntsville. KHSPLP, Huntsville, Texas. Spirit 94.3.
Good morning, Huntsville. Welcome in. Time now, 7:41. I just kind of feel like being lazy today. Like when you're lazy on the radio, you talk like that. Time now, 7:41. Josh, how you doing?
Oh, yeah.
See? Oh, yeah. All right. It's fun for us and the radio audience. It's like, I don't want to listen to this morning. I didn't tune in to 94.3 this morning to hear. Welcome in, everybody. Episode 760, if I'm not mistaken, here on a wonderful Wednesday. We want to welcome all of you in, and we hope all of you are off to a very blessed day, like our friend Brian Smith, who's already joining us. The very first comment today came out of Fargo area, North Dakota. Brian, are you? I always say Fargo, but I don't know if Brian is actually in Fargo. I think he's like just a little bit outside of Fargo. Brian was always at the NDSU men's basketball games, and he would always come up and say hi to me when I was broadcasting those games, and that meant so much to me. And you know what's really cool is wherever you travel in the world, or in town, or in the United States, or throughout your country, wherever, there's always an opportunity that you're going to meet somebody. And man, I'm going to dig right in this morning to a little inspiration to get you started today. No matter where you're at or where you're going, eventually you're going to meet somebody. And you're going to meet tons of strangers that you'll never see again. You'll meet a lot of people at the grocery store. You'll walk right by them. You won't even acknowledge them. They won't acknowledge you. That's okay. I mean, if we stopped and said hi to every single person, we'd still be saying hi to people. Nothing wrong with simply walking past somebody and smiling. I'm a big advocate for saying hi to people, but if you're in the middle of a grocery store, it's kind of impossible to say hi to every single person that's around you. Although if you could, that would be kind of cool. I don't know how you do it. But every great once in a while, you're going to be somewhere and you're going to connect with somebody. And whether it's through a basketball game or it's through a bump in the parking lot, you're going to connect with somebody at a little bit deeper level. And it might just happen that that person is going to hang out around you for a long time. You're going to continue to see that person. You're going to continue to talk to that person. And that's how my friend Brian is with me, he and I. I went up to Fargo, started broadcasting games for NDSU. Those of you who listen to the show 760 times know the story. We left, went to Fargo, lived out a dream. Had to get away for a while, wanted to stay, had another baby, had to come home. But Brian and I stayed in contact through social media. Brian would also watch and listen to our Insider show on 1660, the AM sports station there in Fargo. And he chimes in all the time on our broadcast here in Huntsville, and he has become part of our Huntsville family. And so I want to encourage all of you today to never take any friendship or relationship for granted, because you never know how long that's going to last or how you guys are going to connect, or maybe down the road, you possibly might need each other or share something with each other. And Brian, I just want to say thank you, man. You have become just an incredible friend, and we stay in touch through the internet and your support. And I want to say this, man, when people support you, it energizes you. Mm-hmm. It's so important this morning that we make sure that we support others, Because if we're not in the business of supporting others, then I think we've gotten it all wrong. When we support each other, we're motivating each other, we're energizing each other. And I don't know about you guys, and y'all have been good to me. I'm not making this about me. We have so much support on this program and throughout this community that my faith, number one, the Lord gives me energy where I didn't know I had it. So I can't ever just ignore that, because that's number one. But number two, boy, this community and the community at large on this show and on this program and throughout the world, people who listen, and when I get your feedback, I'm telling you, it gives us energy. And Josh, I think it's important, man. Josh Moshi here, live from the Mosh Pit, the new branding coming soon. We haven't got that up yet, but Josh is going to have his official little area over there. But Josh, maybe expand on that. When I really believe that whenever you support people and tell them and show them that support, it energizes people.
Yeah, for sure. I think one time I stopped to help the people from the Tigers Club, which I didn't know because that they were from the Tigers Club or Lions Club.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was about to say. That's awesome. I was like, where's the Tigers Club at, man?
I mean, the Lions Club. I didn't know. I just saw someone who was taking up the flags, and I was like, maybe they need help. And so I stopped to help, and like they were really like so encouraging, and they were so like they were so joyful that someone stopped by to help. And then from there, like they started inviting me to stuff, and whenever they invited me, like I felt the joy of knowing them and growing with them. And so like there are many stories of people in Huntsville like that. Like you feel encouraged just by getting to know them because they support you through all of it. So yeah,
you're like a little extension of the what's the baby lion? A cub?
Yeah,
you're a cub to the Lions Club.
Oh, thank you.
Then they're meeting. Where's our cub?
I haven't been there for a while.
The Lions Club's great people, and there are many organizations in our community that folks really need to dig into a little bit more. But no, thank you for sharing, Josh. It's so important to just lift each other up and encourage each other. I'm gonna be transparent. Like yesterday was a hard day for me. This isn't pity party for me. I don't want to complain, but it was just it was a hard morning, and then that kind of lingered on throughout the day. It was a rough day. And man, when I get up and I come in here and I do this show, it kind of refocuses me and re-energizes me. Sometimes the things that I talk about on this show, I don't practice them whenever I'm away from this show. And that's just human nature. I'm not making, any excuse for it. But, I get impatient. I get annoyed. I get frustrated. I get ran down. I get out of energy. And, sometimes that comes out in ways that I wish it didn't. I'll say things and do things. I'm like, man, you ever been in that moment, Josh, to where like you say something and you're like, why did I just say that?
Oh yeah, all the time.
It's like, why am I acting like this? Why did I say that? Why did I do this? And I think it's important that we take a moment and pause and try to reflect. And sometimes in life, I get so overwhelmed just with stress and emotion and anxiety that I don't even realize what I just said. And I'm like, why did I? And then and here's what I'm getting at. Like you speak not only negative to people around you or even your children or your loved ones, but then even more so, you speak negative to yourself. And I've caught myself doing that a lot lately. And man, I wanted to mention it on this show, not to like spill personal beans. I'm a pretty transparent guy, but I've caught myself doing that a lot lately. And I want to be open about it because it's not good. It is a way that we allow the enemy into our lives. And this morning, maybe you're in that same boat. I'm sharing it because I hope my story will help somebody else. As I talk about it, it helps me, and it's my prayer that it helps somebody else. But man, we get into this mindset sometimes, and really life is, the business of life is the salvation of souls, but life is also about controlling your emotions and having self-discipline. And if you can master that, effectively, you'll do pretty well.
Yeah.
But it is very difficult. And at 42 years old, I still struggle a lot with some emotional things, and I struggle with self-discipline. And I'll make it really simple this morning on the self-discipline side. I know that I need to take better care of myself. I know that I need to exercise. I know that I need to eat good. And guess what? I don't do any of those things. There'll be one day where I will go walk, or one day where I will eat healthy, and I feel good for a moment, and then those same habits come back into my life of saying, well, man, I'm in a rush. I'm going to go down to the Golden Arch. My friend Joshua Harris of the Oak Ridge Disciple House, he is a big supporter of this program, and they're a nonprofit Christian character building ministry. They help men who are suffering from drug and alcohol addiction. He's been sober over 20 years. Josh has taught me something so incredibly valuable, that if you have the self-discipline, transformation will happen in your life. Here's a man who was addicted to drugs, and some pretty rough drugs too, and in fact tried to take his own life. He's very open about his testimony. Tried to take his own life on drugs. Spent 3 days in a hotel room trying to make his heart stop. And in a moment, God called him, went to a recovery disciple house in West Texas, and where he gave his life completely and fully to the Lord, transformed his life in such a dramatic, radical way that now he opened up his own facility to help men, 11 guys at a time, 50 acres of property. They've been doing it now for, goodness, nearly 20 years. Hundreds of men saved, over an 80-something% success rate because it's a relationship with Christ. But through all of that, Josh has taught me to have self-discipline. It's something that I pray daily for. Lord, give me the self-discipline like Joshua has. And I know that there's probably still areas in his life where sometimes that self-discipline doesn't always add up to what he hopes for. But I can tell you one thing, the one area that it does add up is where he's not doing drugs or alcohol. And he works out, he takes care of himself. And then you know what? He rewards himself. Once a week, he may eat a burger. He may stop by a fast food place. But he said, you've got to earn that reward. We live in a gratification world now, Josh. You know this. Where a self-gratification world. Where if you want it, you can get it. Even if you don't have the means to get it, you'll get it. We live in a world where credit cards are rampant. Probably 90% of people are in some sort of credit card debt. I'm just throwing out a number. I don't have the research, but that creates a burden on your family. It creates this weight on your shoulders. I know because I deal with it. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I mean, I'm in the same boat as many people who are probably listening to this program right now. We live in this world to where if we want it, we can get it, and it doesn't take much to get what we want. And that's a huge problem. Because no longer is there this, I've got to work hard to achieve this. It is now, well, I'm going to find a way to get whatever it is, and I'm going to take the easiest path possible. And we have to be very careful on taking that easy path, because the easy path does not always build us up. And the biggest thing is that easy path does not build up self-discipline. And if you don't have the self-discipline in your life, then all of a sudden, all these other things start to happen. And we look for pleasure. Josh, you know this, man. We talk about it all the time, especially in ministry. We look for pleasure in all these little things of this world. We're all trying to find this little happy medium. And the thing that I've learned in 42 years of life is all of these things that are on this world, we look for them to try to be happy. But when we get them, we're really not fulfilled. Ever. It may be temporary. Man, I was living a dream, had the career I always wanted, and I got there, Josh, and I was like, man, but guess what? I wanted more. When I finally got, it's like you climb the ladder and you get to that point of the ladder and, I want more. It's human nature to want more. But at some point, you have to realize that this world is not going to give you the complete satisfaction that you're yearning for. Ever. I've known, and you hear the stories, and I've known people now that have won the lottery. I know a guy who won the Mega Millions. I probably should have been more of a friend to him. In all reality, like people out of the woodworks that he hadn't talked to in 20 years started calling him. But even that person, they say, yeah, it's made things a lot easier, but there's still something missing. There's still not that gratification even through that, where you think, man, I've got it all. I don't have to worry about the weight of all this financial stress. I don't have to worry about all these. Please don't come knocking at my door now asking me who that Mega Millions guy. I ain't going to tell you. And it was a long time ago.
He's now a billionaire.
Now he's still a millionaire. But the thing is, even there, I see emptiness, Josh. I do. I see emptiness. I want that to encourage somebody this morning. I know many people are listening through the radio. There's a lot of people on social media this morning. I don't go on these little riffs often, but this morning I just felt it in my heart because even me, Josh, I catch myself sometimes thinking if I just had this, boy, things would be better. And when you start to have that mindset of you just have that or you just want this or this is coming your way, then you lose focus on what you already have and the blessings that are around you. Be content. There is nothing wrong with dreaming and with wanting things in life. But I heard it best from a pastor many years ago. He said, but never elevate the gifts above the giver. Never elevate the things in life that you want above who's going to give the ultimate to you, which is salvation in Christ alone. Don't dwell on all that stuff because eventually it's all going to come crashing down. I know of a man right now, Josh, that's been through a lot. He's been through so much. And I've talked to him through social media, and he's always down. And it's heartbreaking. And I know why he's always down. Because he hasn't fully surrendered his life to Christ. And that's a hard thing to grasp sometimes because when you're down, you don't understand, like, well, how? How can things get better? And what worries me is this person, I'll see glimpses of a relationship come back into his life, and all of a sudden he's happy again. But then that relationship leaves his life, and he's back even lower than he was before. And this isn't someone that I know well. I don't have his phone number. I don't talk to him all the time, but I see these things. And it worries me because I'm like, man, I'm happy for you that you found some happiness here, but the ultimate happiness, you're missing it, man. Because and I hope it doesn't, but if that doesn't work out, now you're going to be back down again. And if you would just put your focus on him solely, then when these roller coasters in life happen, you're going to find that it's not going to be as bad as what it could be. And so just a little inspiration this morning for many of you. I know that there's so much going on, and it seems like we have these little sparks once in a while that it feels like, man, things are getting easier, and then all of a sudden something else happens, and, you know, we see the news, and all of a sudden the gas prices are back up again, and it's like we got news, Josh, that, man, maybe our children's little tuition's going to be paid for. That'd be a huge benefit to our family. I mean, a dramatic. But then we get word that's like, oh, no, they're accepted. That just means that they're in line to be interviewed for it. But then you guys are kind of at the threshold where you probably won't get it. And in that quick moment, I remember this thought, and I even told my wife, I go, well, we get hosed again. But then I was like, wait a minute, I can't think like that because that thought turns into a million other thoughts. And then all of a sudden you're inviting negativity into your whole house. I said, oh, what? We made it this far. Who cares? If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it does, great. I mean, it would be enough to be like 2 car payments, which would be incredible. But my hope doesn't rest in the hope that my children's tuition is going to be paid. My hope rests in the Creator, and everything will work out.
Amen.
So anyway, now would I like for that to happen? Yeah, man, of course. Come on, you know. But anyways, let's take a break. We're going to go back to music and programming here at the top of the hour. Our friend Taylor Chandler's joining us, who has returned from the Flow Rider. But she did not bring in a Flow Rider. I was hoping there'd be like a Flow Rider. I'm going to ask Taylor when she comes back, what does she think a Flow Rider is? Because I really don't know what a Flow Rider is. But Taylor is going to tell us what her definition of Flow Rider is when we come back. You're wondering, what are you talking about? Well, if you head over to the social media side, Hello Huntsville, on YouTube and Texas, on Huntsville, Texas, then you'll figure it out. Hang out with us on social media. For the rest of you, we're going back to music and programming. Hey, real quick, underwriting support for this program is made possible in part by Elliott's Jewelers, online at elliottjewelers.com, and also Walker County Federal Credit Union, serving Walker County since 1957. They're online at walkercountyfcu.com. We'll be back on social media. For the rest of you, have a great day. Come hang out with us. We're going to be on for another 45-ish. We'll be back in a moment. Good morning, Huntsville. Thank you.
Are you ready for a better way to bank? Join Walker County Federal Credit Union today. As a member, you'll enjoy low-cost loans, no annual fees, and easy online access. We're not just a credit union. We're a community dedicated to your financial success. Experience friendly service tailored for just you. Why wait? Join us online at walkercountyfcu.com or drop by our location at 1802 Normal Park Drive, Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Hey friend, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. I wanted to let you know that Elliott's Jewelers right here in Huntsville, they're celebrating World Diamond Day all month long with a special annual diamond event. Right now, through May the 31st, you can save 30% on in-stock diamond jewelry valued at $3,000 or more. So whether you're shopping that perfect gift for your mother, an anniversary, an engagement ring, or a gift that says more than words can, Elliott's Jewelers offers personalized service by appointment only. They also offer custom designs, jewelry repair, gold buying, appraisals, and restoration. You can book your appointment today at Elliott's Jewelers right here in Huntsville. Visit them online to book that appointment at elliottjewelers.com. Hey friends, this is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Terry Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships. Whether it's residential or commercial, farm or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terry apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments. So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterry.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terry Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terry Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
Hi, this is Braylon. You are listening to Feel Radio. God bless you.
Back at you here. 8:04 is the time. Welcome all of you in on the Soch. I am Rob Hipp along with the
Taylor Chandler.
Taylor Chandler.
I just wanted to say my name.
Wait, go to the camera there, Josh. Rob Hipp here along with the hold on. We're gonna have to fix this. Josh is gonna fix it real quick. We'll come back to that, Taylor. It just wasn't like that normal shot that we were looking for.
It was a side shot.
No, it was weird. It was like super zoomed out.
Oh.
Did you flip to it, Josh?
That's because Bear was using it yesterday.
Yeah, Bear messed up our stuff.
Well, now just because he's big, so we need to
Widen
zoom
it.
out.
Yeah, Bear's
And
a big
I'm a
guy.
tiny person.
You're probably like a fourth of Bear.
Well, the guy's name is Bear.
His real name is Barrett, but the only reason they called him Barrett
It's big.
was because they needed to call him Bear as a nickname, and then he grew up to become a
A
legend.
bear of a person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but and it's not like Bear like we're not talking like Bear like my belly. This guy's like stocky big. Like I'm talking big.
Like a big man.
Yes.
He's a great basketball player too.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's like,
Dude, do y'all ever hoop it up?
yeah.
Why don't
You don't get
tired of
invited.
being like 42 and like a See, and I was about to speak negative over myself. Did you hear this, Josh?
I heard it.
I was about to say I'm tired of being 42 and like this younger guy's like, we'll fuck that to come with us.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I saw something the other day on the internet that was talking about how, oh no, this is probably not going to be good. But it's fine.
Wait. Hold on, Josh. Go back real quick. All right. We are here, Rob Hip, with the,
Taylor Chandler, I have returned.
although on the show they didn't know that you left because you were here last week.
That's fair.
Anyway.
But I'm back from last week.
Yeah. She went on a vacation.
A little vacation.
Mama, what's vacation? It's a place you go and, well, you wait.
Spend a lot of money.
Wait. Can you pretend like you're Forrest real quick and I'll be his mom? Ready? Say, Mama, what's vacation?
Mama, what's vacation?
Well, Forrest, it's a place you go and, well, you don't ever come back.
Oh, that's this grocery store. You gotta go get some milk.
But you did come back.
I did come
So
back.
what happened? I cut you off. I'm rude. Go ahead.
Oh, so it was calling out men because women have so many more issues than men do of why there's so many fat men.
Wait, what was this?
It was on the internet.
And
Wait,
and
what?
explain this again. Yeah, that just like
Yeah, that just flew over my head.
yeah. You need to
So,
slow down and enunciate so we can pick this up.
Well, I feel bad because like I can feel my cheeks because I don't like body shaming people. I don't like shaming people or making them feel bad about things they have no control of, like body hair. That's not something I want to call people out on. But
Like arm hair, things
Yeah.
like that, and
because I have hair.
nose hair. I have nose hairs, like big ones.
I am really bad about my eyebrows. So if y'all ever see me in the wild with wild eyebrows, mind any business because God said I needed one eyebrow, and who am I to tell him I don't? But it was like
I wondered why you watched Univision.
that was me.
Anyways, go ahead.
It's just this one gray eyebrow hair that connects them.
Wait, how thick is that one gray
It
eyebrow
is
hair?
so thick, and I can feel it. Anywho, so it was a woman talking. Okay, so it started out with a gentleman. I'm not gonna say a gentleman. A
Jerkerman.
jerkman was talking about women's bodies, which again, I don't think that's something anybody should talk about.
Especially a man. Like, who's a guy to talk about that? Yeah.
Right. And just, how women should fit in this like body image. And, I'm always interested to listen to different perspectives. I love to get myself riled up on the internet, like watching videos that I don't agree
Oh,
with.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do. I love to stir up and have conversations with people. But the guy, then it flips to a woman and she is like, men, they don't have to have children. They don't have the hormone changes that women have on a consistent basis. They don't age the way that women do. And it was just talking about that, how it's actually easier for men to stay in shape than it is for women. But you
Ain't
see,
easy for me.
and that's what it comes back to. It's not easy for anybody because
No.
life happens. Like,
Mhm.
and you to say fitness or size is one size fits all. Like, I am never going to play basketball professionally. I am barely 5'3". I'm 5'2". I'm barely. I'm never going to be a hoop star. Like if you were talking about, I have no desire to play basketball. And maybe I could have. Maybe if I did Google it, there's a girl that's like 5'3" that plays WNBA and really well. It wasn't me.
She
So-
plays the sport of the basketball.
Which apparently there was a basketball game last night because I was supposed to watch it, and it was the game 3 or 4.
Wasn't last night.
It wasn't last night.
Dang it!
It's okay. It was a night. Don't worry, I'm not gonna shame you like I used to get shamed up north.
Yeah, don't
We've had
shame
this
me.
discovery-
I'm
this
trying,
discussion.
Rob. I'm trying to learn
You
the
did
sports.
good. It was day before.
And it's a championship game out of 7.
Yes. There you go.
Wait, who
And
taught you this?
My man friend.
and
So I can sound smart on the air.
yesterday, the Mashi, he was in studio. I believe we have converted him. Well, it's not really a conversion. He never really was into it.
I was a Batheist,
Yeah. What is it?
a basketball atheist.
Yeah, Batheist. He has crossed over the Jordan River. And actually, he's crossed over the San Antonio River in the River Walk.
Oh yeah,
And he has made his way to the promised land of
the Alamos.
the Alamo City.
San Antonio.
And Josh Mashi, courtesy of Bear, showed up yesterday, and I went bananas. He was wearing a San Antonio Spurs jersey.
How much you spend on it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
Because
It was Bears.
I wanted to say that real high pitch. Nothing.
nothing. Because sportswear is very expensive. Even if you get like the off-brand from the people on the side of the street.
Yeah, the wear of the sports, of the jersey wear sports of basketball, very expensive.
Just merchandise and like my poor kid.
Can't even pick it up.
You're being a schmuck. Schmuck.
The sport of the wear of the jersey.
Like my poor kid on our little vacation kept wanting things, and I was like, nope. Your vacation is, you better lock those memories in.
I got you a cruise to Florida, to Florida. Is that not enough? No, it's never enough.
She wanted a bracelet.
See, I understand this. This is what started. Yesterday was a tough morning. I'm not going to mope about it, but it was a hard morning. My little girl did not want to get ready.
Mm-hmm.
I remained calm. There's a lot of times I don't. There's a lot of times where daddy raises his voice because daddy's very stressed out that he has to be somewhere. And I have to learn that the children don't understand that. They don't have any concept of that. They don't understand
love
that.
that for them because there will be a time when they are.
I don't love that for them. And anyways, finally got here and I allow that sometimes to set the tone for the rest of the morning. Well, then when I picked them up, everything was good. They run to me, Daddy, give me a big hug. And then all of a sudden, boom, as soon as we get in the car, it's like one screaming, the other screaming. I was like, please, this is every day lately.
Yeah.
And so I don't want them to eat bad. But she was screaming, let's go to Wendy's. And I said, no, because yesterday we did this. I said, we're not going to eat bad food every day. I don't want y'all to be unhealthy. Mm-hmm. And so she screamed and kicked. We got home. I mean, it was a 20-minute ride of just screaming and kicking. And what am I going to do? Because in that moment, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing.
So I used to commute from here to Cleveland every day whenever I lived in Cleveland and still worked here. And it was 45 minutes and Lainey was 2. And that is,
So
it is a brutal thing. The days that she slept were phenomenal. And I would never give my kid an iPad. Okay, cool. Sometimes I'm an iPad mom, and I'm not ashamed to say that.
Oh, you just stepped on someone's toes.
Yeah, my toes are hurting right now. It's whatever. Okay.
Are
But
you an iPad dad?
no, absolutely not.
Yesterday he was talking all trash about iPad.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But anyways, that's another discussion, Taylor.
Oh.
Taylor and I have just hit a conflict zone. Yes.
That's new.
I wish we had like some music. You have entered the conflict zone. Oh, Josh, do that real quick with like a robotic voice. You do that. Watch this and say, you have entered the conflict zone.
You have entered the conflict zone.
See, that was great.
That was good. Anywho, so yes, on vacation, and I love that my kid, and I'm sure your kids too, are oblivious to the cost of things. Children should not have to stress about money.
But they should know that.
The concept of $1.
They should know that. You tell me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
I have told my children, Daddy, we don't have the money to pay for that. Because I want them to understand that, like,
I'm not just saying no to say no.
no, and you may go to someone else's house where they have a lot of money and they get all the nice, cool, big things, but we don't get to do that. And that's okay.
Yep.
And that's what I'm trying to teach my children is that we don't get the big fancy things. We get cool things that are fun things, and we're going to find fun in those. Because I grew up without having things. I didn't need things. I probably had like 10 toys. And
you talk about that Nintendo that you got.
Still have it.
Still.
Yeah. Yes. And that was a huge thing. And this is where I'm going at, Josh.
But you appreciated it so much more.
Yes.
You know how many Nintendos my kid has had? You know how many? 4.
You know how many?
You know where they are? Under her bed.
You know how many times my dad took me to a fast food restaurant growing up? And I'm not talking Sonic. That's different. That's like a drive-in, sit-down, eat type deal sometimes. 0. You know how many Happy Meals my dad bought me growing up? 0. You know how many times we went to Burger King? Never. McDonald's? 0. Taco Bell? 0. We went to Sonic. But it taught me, and it's not because like my dad wanted to be, it's because we didn't have the money for it.
Right.
My dad had a garden. We were always working in the garden. He cooked for us almost every night. I love my dad for that.
And you know how
And it
now flipping back, like the perspective is, I would love to be able to cook for my kid every night.
Yeah.
But it is cheaper now to go eat fast food
Half the
crap
time.
than
Yep.
it is to cook. And I would love when people are like, no, it isn't. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it really
To
is
eat
cheaper.
healthy. It is
It's
hard.
expensive. It's bougie. Okay, you want to look? Here's a hot take. It's bougie to eat healthy.
It is. And it is a whole lifestyle. You have to prioritize.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's been the hardest part of my transition to being healthier is it's hard to eat healthy because it's time consuming. It is. You got to go to the grocery store, and I hate the grocery store, and then you got to cook it, and then you got to eat it in a certain time frame because it's only good for so long before the nutrients start to get out.
Mm-hmm.
That's
My dad used to do all that, and this is what I was circling back to. Because we didn't do all that, when we did get to do something, it was a treat. Mm-hmm. And it was this exciting, joyful feeling. I remember distinctively when my dad, I would ride with him wherever he was going on a Saturday. I'd always want to go with him, and he would usually let me because he'd go run errands and go get tools and do whatever he needed to do. And I'd say, Dad, can I come with you? Come on, son. And you know why I did it? As a child, it wasn't to hang out with Dad. It's because I knew that there was a chance that maybe I was going to get something.
and that's okay.
And you know what it was? It was a chance that my dad would let me go in and get a Dr. Pepper. And when I didn't throw a fit. But when he did, it was this immense joy that my dad bought me a Dr. Pepper.
Mm-hmm. Well,
you know what I'm saying? And now because I told my wife, I said, I'm guilty of this and it's terrible. But our children, we go out to eat so much that it's no longer this
treat.
And no, it's this expectation that we're going to go. Mm-hmm. And I hate that. I'm going to say the word. I hate that that's where it's at right now. And I'm trying to figure out how to fix it because I don't want them to expect that we're going to do that. I want it to be a treat like it was for me.
Right. So I am really struggling with this right now. So my kid only wants to hang out if it benefits with her. You know, she's at this age where, you know, people have been paying for her attention, you know, like, oh yeah, if I'll pick you up, we'll go to Target. Like I'll pick you up, we'll go to dinner or we'll go grab food. And so if she isn't baited or, you know, the carrot dangled in front of her, she doesn't want to go. She don't want to spend time. And I'm like, why? So we worked on that this cruise. And, you know, it's funny because as we were like driving to the airport and, you know, in my head, I'm like so excited, like, oh, I'm such a good mom. Like I'm taking my kid on a vacation. She's like, how come we don't ever go camping, like in the woods? And I'm like, what? A, I'm not a camper, but B, I'm like, I just spent all this money and you would rather stay in a tent. And I'm like, don't say anything. Don't say anything.
See, and that's where I fell because I do say things now and I shouldn't because my children are really tiny, but I do.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know what? That's an idea for another day. And I will tell you, so I learned it's 4 days, me and her. That's the time limit before we start getting on each other's nerves. 4 days, 24/7. 4 days of no separation. I learned. I feel like there's a reason a family unit is important. I think having a buffer and a referee is important. Lainey and I don't have a referee, so we box.
There you go.
But we did not on this trip. An hour outside of Houston on the airplane after traveling all day, we finally started to fight after 4.5 days. And I was like, we're almost done.
See, when my little girl threw the Wendy's fit, no, it was 2 days ago because I went ahead and gave in. I was like, whatever, we'll just go. Because yesterday was just one of those days. I was like, I'm done. But the day before, she wanted to go. She started kicking and I maybe I shouldn't have. I'm struggling with trying to teach my children certain things. I really am. Mm-hmm. And I said, Braylon, I turned around. I said, Braylon, my daddy never took me to Wendy's, never took me to McDonald's. And I said, you need to be grateful that you get to go do those things. And she's like, well, I want to go. I said, you need to stop right now and be grateful because I didn't get that privilege growing up. And I don't know if that's wrong of me to tell her that, but it upsets me. So I'm like, oh, what do I do?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure anybody who's seen me parent, I am not the parent you want to be taking parent advice from. I'm a very, don't nod your head, yes. I'm a very hands-off parent. I'm a very, life experience parent. But I really struggle with that too because
it's not easy.
My kid, I have raised a very confident, outspoken young woman. She's at a point now where she's not a baby anymore. I didn't want to raise a meek, quiet, not that there's anything wrong with that, but society has changed where just meek women get ran over. And I wanted her to be confident enough and articulate enough to have conversations that she can argue her opinion. Unfortunately, that sucks right now. But the flip of it is she can be kind of mean. And we're working on that side of it where it's like she's mean to me and it's like, why? Like I'm so good to you. And then it becomes okay, well, I'm good to you, therefore you should be good to me.
And you start wondering like what outside influences have played a part in that.
Right.
Because that's how I feel. Like my son is he will start doing things. I'm like, we have never taught you that.
Right.
And then I'll straight up ask him like, where did you, and he'll say a name. And I'm like, Dad, horns go. I'm like, I'm about to storm up somewhere and go talk to somebody's parent.
Right. But it's like, should you be kind to people with the expectation they'll be kind back? Or should you just be kind to people to be a kind person?
You just be kind to be kind.
Yeah. Well, I don't like that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's biblical, but you just be kind to people to be kind.
And, teaching her that, how other people treat you does not dictate doesn't change your character. Like people can be mean and hateful and you still love them and you're still kind, but don't take no crap either.
Yeah.
Boundaries are important, but I'm your mom. You can't put boundaries on me yet.
That's where the Jesus comes in. And you treat people the way you be kind to people in all circumstances. And it's not easy. And that's what I'm teaching my children too. And I don't know. But then there's those days where like this morning as I was leaving, my wife's off today. And so but I told her, I was like, sweetheart, please take the children to school so you can get a break. Whenever she's off, I typically don't take the children, so I'm not as rushed. And it gives me a little bit of a break. And then hopefully, gives her a little bit of a break because she can be at home by herself if she takes the children. And I tell her, take the children. You need a break. But they go a little bit later because as long as they're there by 9. So it kind of messes up the routine, but in a way, it's a good thing. But this morning, I was getting ready to leave, and my little boy... You see, when mama's at home and they're not rushed, they're joyful.
Right.
That's where the stress comes in because I'm trying to get to work.
Constraint.
My wife's trying to get to work. And then it's stress. And the kids sense that and they get stressed out. And I know there's already some judgmental parent. Well, you just need to be calm. Okay, come on.
Good for you.
Yeah, great. It's just like when you go out to eat and people look at you like, oh, look at those screaming children. And one time it got to me so much that I got up and I confronted that person. I was like about to pop a lid and I was like, I'm sick and tired of this person looking at us with disgust because our children.
But you have to give children an opportunity to learn to behave in this situation.
Oh, and they behave. It's just they were being a little bit loud and that's okay. That's what children do.
Oh my gosh. On this cruise. Okay.
So
we're at the beach, which I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you've been to a beach lately. There's water. Okay.
Had no clue.
A lot of people, I guess, didn't know that.
Who'd have thunk?
Who'd have thought? So there's these women taking pictures, which love that. I'm all for the pictures. Like standing kind of in the water where there's kids running in and the water is splashing.
So they were getting angry.
And they were getting madder and madder as they were getting splashed.
It's a public place.
And I'm like, I saw this lady and I was like, if she confronts this kid, I'm going to go off. Because I could see the frustration in her. But the expectation the child should move because she was doing something. And I'm like, you were at the beach at a vacation spot and you were going to let yourself you move. You're at the beach.
Yeah.
Like, I could just see it. I was like, I am going to go off because the mama bear in me is watching this kid having just this joyful memory. And this lady is just fuming. And it wasn't just one. There was a group of them. There was like probably 3 or 4. And I was like, I'm going to confront them. So I say, I don't know where my kid gets it from. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, this morning was a perfect example of like the days where things as I was talking about my wife being home today, and hopefully, sweetheart, take the kids, 8:24.
Now's your time. Get in the car.
Yeah, please, so y'all can relax today. You can relax. But as I was leaving, my little boy come, and he's so full of joy because Mama's home.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like me taking him out of his crib. He screams. He'll cry. This is a thing. Josh, this is why I'm telling you, Josh, one day you're going to meet the one. And I pray that you meet the one while you're in your 20s and you decide to have the children while you're in your 20s, okay? Because my son will cry and scream, Daddy, 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 Daddy. And then when I get to the crib, what does he do? He throws a fit and wants Mama, and he will not let me get him. Okay, I have no idea why that connects with like 20s and having children and getting married. But
I had my kids my kid in my 20s, and guess what? It's still hard.
Yeah, but you would rather have had her in
when
your 20s.
I'm your age, I will have an empty house.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
wild.
Exactly. And when my boy is playing football on his way to the NFL or basketball on his way to the NBA, his friends will be like, "Who's your grandpa?" And that's scary. Did you know when I show up to New Waverly baseball games, there's kids on that, young adults on that team? Well, that's the thing. They're still kids.
They're kids.
I cannot stand at the high school level when they call it men's basketball. No, you're not a man yet. I get annoyed. Like my hometown, they call it Georgetown men's basketball. It's not men's basketball. It's boys basketball.
They're boys.
Yes. It's not men's. When you're in college, now it's men's basketball. That's just a pet peeve of mine. I don't know why, but it is.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm broadcasting for New Waverly. New Waverly doesn't do that, by the way. I'm at New Waverly. Love that community. And I'm talking to one of the dads. His son is a senior. Guess what? The dad is younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what did I do? And I got sad.
I think about it because I
did, Josh. I was like,
I've
why?
had a pretty privileged life, and I'm very grateful. Privileged. I am. I have a very phenomenal support system.
Yeah, but awesome. I always see your dad. My
dad is the biggest hype person. He is the reason I have decided to not settle again.
See, I want to be that OG dad for my daughter.
Like, my dad is my biggest hype man.
Like my boy, I just want him to figure it out. But my girl, that's going to be daddy's girl.
Mm-hmm. Like, my dad picked me up from the airport at 8:40 Monday night with food. With food in the car, like top tier, not requested, just a phenomenal dad, like great support system. But, he's always prioritized travel for me. And so that's something I want to prioritize with Lainey. Where was I going to go with this?
I don't know. I messed
what
you up.
What food did your dad get?
It was Jack in the Box.
Oh, tacos?
Yeah.
The greasy tacos?
Yeah.
Was it really?
And they had been sitting there for a while? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
They've been sitting in the bag for a little bit, so they were like nice and absorbed.
You were talking about how like privileged. And then, I don't remember. You finally caught my bug where you get thrown off.
Wait, Rob was talking about Braylon being daddy's girl.
Yes. And then you were talking about your dad.
No, but we were talking about before that. Anywho.
Rob was talking about how he met a guy who's younger than him who has a senior.
Oh,
yes.
I always told myself if I were to have another kid, because I could have another kid. I mean, I'm 33. I could have another kid. It wouldn't be.
Dang.
Was that old Josh?
Oh my
did
God.
You hear that?
That did.
Dang.
Ooh. Well, when you grow up.
What a jerk.
Get out.
This is our conversation now, Josh.
But I could have another kid, and I think about how different parenting would be now versus when I was 22.
It's changed.
I mean, like how just my entire perspective on parenting has just changed. I've changed. I am definitely not the same person I was at 22. And then I'm like, I'm so tired. But like, I feel like I'm able to give more to my child because I'm not hustling as hard anymore career-wise.
Yeah. I feel like you have to, well, that's a whole nother conversation. And there's like thoughts in my head that I want to say that I'm not going to say because I don't want to be like come across as a jerk. But I'll say the gist of it is I feel like it's so hard to make a living in this day and time. I don't understand how. I had a lady in here off air, and she works in bankruptcy. And I said, how is it that people, these houses, like in my hometown, the average, well, my hometown's Huntsville now, by the way, but my original hometown The average price of a house is $450,000. How can people? And I asked her, I said, how? And she goes, they can't. She goes, I see it every day. She said, 80% of those people, they're filing bankruptcy. And I've got like 4 friends who filed bankruptcy. Mm-hmm. It is almost impossible. I'm working 3 jobs basically, and my wife's working, and we still are struggling. And you know what? It gets to me, and I get really frustrated, and I feel the anxiety and the weight, and I'm like, how is this going to? But I'm telling you what, man, I'm not like switching the direction on this, but I'm telling you this. Remaining in faith and trusting that God's going to carry us through has carried us through every time without question. Every single time. And somebody out there is like, well, what does that look like? I'm telling you what, it looks like somebody showing up when you least expect it to say, I'm going to help you with this. And when people show up and they say that they want to help you, you let them help you. I have learned that it's okay, and that you're stealing somebody else's joy. You're robbing them of their blessing of helping you.
They wouldn't offer
if they couldn't do it.
Yeah. And that was really hard for me. I mean, my parents have always wanted to help me be better. And it took me to adulthood that I'm like, oh my gosh, like why they're in a position where they're able to help me. So they do. I would do the same thing for my kid, like without a doubt. But houses. So when I bought my house 2 years ago, my house note was $1,200. Okay. It's now $1,800 because of my taxes. Yeah. So I went from being able to afford my house super easy to now I'm like, ooh. So if anybody has tax advice on property taxes, I'd love to have a conversation, because I'm like, ooh. Like I literally had to call the mortgage company. I was like, hey, I don't know if I can afford this.
No, hold on. I don't want to we're not going to debate this on, but 12 to what?
18.
Okay, your taxes though did not go up $7,200 a year.
So because my house was taxed originally on a lot when I bought it, because it didn't have a house on it, so I was paying taxes on a lot. So now I'm paying taxes on a house. And my mortgage company requires you to have a surplus in an account.
Yeah, it's for your escrow.
Yeah. I just bought a house. Didn't know any of these words.
So you're probably paying back on the escrow is what's happened. Correct. Because you had a shortage. But then in time it will even back out. Mine did that. Mine jumped up like 400.
That's a lot.
Yeah, mine jumped up like 400, but it's went back down after about a year and a half because I had to pay off the escrow.
Well, I called the mortgage company and they spread out my mortgage or my escrow as long as they could.
That's what I did. Yeah.
But I thought I was prepared for it to turn into a house and not just a lot.
Well, I just want to look. I just want to. Josh, I need the conflict zone voice again. Enter the conflict zone. Okay, wait just a minute. Okay. What was that?
What do you want me to say?
The conflict zone.
Wait.
You're supposed to say enter the conflict zone.
Oh.
Welcome to the conflict zone.
Enter the conflict zone.
All right, you know me. This is like a new segment with Taylor.
If anybody loves to argue,
I
it is
love
you, girl.
my county, and I got to be careful about misinformation.
Okay.
I wanted to explain to the people that Taylor's taxes did not go up $7,200 a year out of respect for my county and those who serve in the county. Now, what happened was her escrow account. They didn't educate her.
Correct.
And they messed up. It wasn't the fact that your taxes skyrocketed. It was the fact that they didn't tell you what was going on. Because it happened to me. So I just wanted to correct that real quick because I don't want the people out there to start flipping out like, oh my gosh.
My taxes are gone.
Yes, because I love my county. Okay? I love my county.
And it is not the county's fault that I was misinformed and I didn't do the research I needed to do.
And then your mortgage company is going to tell you that it's your, where you should, because Geico did that. I threw those guys under I was like, forget y'all, I'm done.
Yeah. I should have been better educated. That's a whole ignorance thing on my part. But regardless, $600 a month.
Yes.
Lainey better have enjoyed that cruise because we're not going on them again.
Yeah. We're going somewhere in July, and it has created an immense amount of stress because I won't get into it, but when, some people, it's nothing to them to go and it's everything for everyone else. It has created incredible stress in my life. And I'm glad to get away, but I love my wife and our family, but I was like, we can't do this again. Like, it's just, we're not in that position. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad we're going, but and I don't want to sound bitter about it. I'm glad we're going, but I'm also looking forward to when it's over. because the weight of this. A vacation should be a time that you enjoy getting away.
Well, technically, in your regulations and your rules on vacations, I didn't go on a vacation.
Yeah, you didn't, because it has to be 7 days.
Yeah. So technically, I didn't go on
Yeah,
vacation.
you
I
didn't.
took a
So you're
weekend
good.
trip.
But a vacation should be something that you enjoy, and you shouldn't stress out over it. And this is nothing on anyone. It's just for me, I've been more stressed out over this.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad we're going because, and see, my wife's chiming in. She said, hey, you only live your life one time in family and quality time. We will do it again. Not at this level. We will do it again to where we have resources to do it without having to stress over it.
Okay. I'm
okay. Sweetheart, I'm happy we're going. I'm thankful. But
I'm taking off my credit union hat for a second. I am very much on the same page.
Come on. Now we're getting outnumbered over here. Here we go. Okay, go ahead, Josh.
Take
Josh.
the trip.
Yeah.
Take the trip.
Join
make
me,
the
Josh.
memories. It's just money. You just make
No.
more. I don't know where I got this mindset, but I have always had this mindset of, and maybe it is because I've always had the support system that won't let me fail, which maybe it's my parents' fault, not my fault. But it's money. You just make more. Like, you can't make more time.
Me.
Yeah, but here's the deal. But also,
Are you the same way?
But
No,
here's
I want to say something.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Go ahead, Josh.
Okay, so I was
Well, you
listening,
got to flip to you. You can't just be all excited and then we can't see you. Okay, go ahead.
so I was listening to a sermon by Ben Stewart. That was a while back. Him and his church, they were going through the book in the Bible called Ecclesiastes. And in one of the sermons, he was talking about like how like money doesn't bring satisfaction. Nothing brings satisfaction to this life except for Jesus.
Oh, like y'all were talking about
Basically.
earlier.
Yeah, exactly. And then he was saying, go to this brunch, go on this vacation, like use your money wisely and have fun and enjoy, because God created this world to enjoy it, not to just work, and then tire yourself out and then die, because there's
Yeah.
no point in that. So
But the thing is you shouldn't go on these trips where it puts yourself in a worse financial situation that it is very hard to recover from. Because that's where I'm at. I'm not trying to be like super open about stuff, but it is a point to where I'll just leave it at that.
You got there's a chart, an X chart. I don't know. There's an X chart where it's like the point of return. Is that gosh, I wish Karen was here. And where it's like happiness there's like happiness hits like the financial, and at one point, you're spending more than you are making happy, and you're happier. You
just have to be smart with, yes, you can go on vacation, but yes, you should have that money saved up and prepare for it. You should not go on a vacation to where it puts you in a worse financial situation, because that creates stress, and it should not put you in a position to where you cannot pay bills that you need to pay.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting at.
So I know a lot of people see I travel a lot. I vacation a lot. I feel like there's people that think things of how I'm able to do the things that I am, and that's fine. You can think whatever you think. How I afford these trips is I have a vacation fund.
Exactly. See, this is what I'm getting at.
put
You have the fund to pay for it. You don't go into more debt.
I put money
Thank you.
into a savings account
Yes.
every month.
Thank you.
And I see sometimes more money gets put in than others. So that dictates what we're able to do on vacation. When it comes to cruises, I buy my cruises significantly far in advance, and I make payments towards them. They are refundable. So if I don't have the cruise paid off, I get all that money back. I choose to do that because vacations make me happy.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. You go when you have the resources to do it. You don't go when you don't have the resources. That's the whole point I'm trying to make.
Right. And I'm a planner. So I've gone on one spontaneous trip, and it was fun. I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy I do enjoy figuring it out, but I like to, but I would rather have, I have a location in mind, and then I like to find what's the cheapest I can stay. And my friends will attest, if I'm booking it, we may stay somewhere very sketchy.
We'll leave the light on for you, and we'll let the roaches out before you get here.
I stayed in a hotel in Miami one year that the door didn't have a lock, and so we had to put a chair under the
tape.
doorknob. I wasn't allowed to book hotels anymore.
But you know what, though? But you make memories through that.
I ended up having to fly to or drive to Fort Lauderdale because my friends were like, we're not staying in this.
But you make but here's the whole thing. You make memories through that. And some of the best memories that I have growing up, we live in this world now to where we think we have to have the best of the best and the most luxurious and, you know, the big suite and have all this and a nice car. But we didn't have any of that growing up. And some of my favorite memories, and this is what I want for my children. I don't want my children to like have these extravagant. I want them to have great memories. Trust me. Don't get me wrong. But I also want them to remember the times when they were growing up that they went and stayed a week with their aunt. Mm-hmm. Like they're going to stay a week with my sister. That's going to be fun. For me,
you're like, I can't wait. We're going to have a great time. Come get them.
My best memories growing up were not going on these lavish vacations. My best, because we didn't have the money to do it. And I'm thankful that we didn't because it taught me the value of things. But I had an excellent childhood. I was always outside. I was always playing. My parents always encouraged me to do things. And I love my dad for that. You know, my dad had a lot of faults. There's a lot of things that he dealt with in his life. But my dad did a really good job raising us. And I love my dad for that. And I wish that I could be half. I told my mom this. She goes, son, you're doing a good job. I said, Mom, no, I'm failing miserably in a lot of areas. I said, if I could just be half the dad to my children that my dad was for me on the things that mattered, I'd be doing really well. And I'm learning and I'm growing. And I wish he was here today so I could talk to him about that. But I'll tell you this. The best memories I have growing up was getting in the truck and riding in our little pickup truck that couldn't fit all of us and me sitting in my mom's lap for 3 hours because we didn't have the extended cab pickup truck. And all 5 of us, my brother, sister, and me riding in my mom's lap, my brother and sister tight as I don't even know, like what, tight as a cocoon. And my dad driving all the way to South Texas to go stay with my grandma and grandpa for a few days. Those are the memories that I miss, that I love. I want my children to have those same kind of memories. And yes, I don't mind them having, I remember that time, but I also don't want to set the expectation that this is how it's always going to be, because if you set it that high, then when we go do the other things, they're never going to want to go do those. For me, I wanted to go do those because we didn't have the resources to go. And my parents didn't use credit cards. If we didn't have the money, we didn't go do it.
Right.
And I had a great childhood and I loved every moment of that.
So my daughter loves road trips. I despise road trips. I think it's just from showing horses and traveling and driving. But growing up, that was mainly, you know, we went to a horse show at least 2 or 3 times a month, and that was our vacations most of the time. It
was fun.
It was a horse vacation, and it was so much fun, and that was fun for us. I mean, we still did other vacations, but like that was the priority of we did horse shows.
Like my idea of fun would be like some sort of a trade show or a vintage computer fest, and I take my son with me, and we spend a whole weekend at a hotel, and we're like at a trade show having fun. Like I could have fun doing that because I had fun doing that growing up.
I could not have fun doing that. That sounds miserable to me.
That does sound miserable.
What, sitting like hanging out at a hotel and talking to people, and to me it sounds great.
Okay, Lainey's she loves.
It's called finding joy in the small
Lainey
things.
loves staying at hotels. So we have done road trips where we will drive. This is before gas was kind of expensive.
Just to stay in a hotel.
Just to stay in a random hotel somewhere. And then we'd eat the continental breakfast and drive back.
And put the AC at 65 overnight, and it's the greatest time.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Well, let's take a break. I'm thankful. I am happy that I'm going on this vacation. Just next time, hope we have a vacation fund. I'll put it at that.
Hey, start planning for next one.
Yeah.
I got you, Bridget.
We'll take a break. 8:43. Would you rather coming up? Would you rather go on a vacation with no money or blow it all? I'm just kidding.
Easy.
Would you rather coming up here on Good Morning Hunt? Hey, big shout out to Huntsville Memorial Hospital. So if you go on vacation, you come back and you're not feeling good, go to HMH. They'll figure it out. Huntsville Memorial Hospital here serving Walker County. Also, a big thank you to Walker County Federal Credit Union, your full service community credit union serving Walker County since 1957. Would you rather coming up here on Good Morning Huntsville? Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
At Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Education you can trust.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com. This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Are you ready for a better way to bank? Join Walker County Federal Credit Union today. As a member, you'll enjoy low-cost loans, no annual fees, and easy online access. We're not just a credit union. We're a community dedicated to your financial success. Experience friendly service tailored for just you. Why wait? Join us online at walkercountyfcu.com or drop by our location at 1802 Normal Park Drive, Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Hey friend, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. I wanted to let you know that Elliott's Jewelers right here in Huntsville, they're celebrating World Diamond Day all month long with a special annual diamond event. Right now, through May the 31st, you can save 30% on in-stock diamond jewelry valued at $3,000 or more. So whether you're shopping that perfect gift for your mother, an anniversary, an engagement ring, or a gift that says more than words can, Elliott's Jewelers offers personalized service by appointment only. They also offer custom designs, jewelry repair, gold buying, appraisals, and restoration. You can book your appointment today at Elliott's Jewelers right here in Huntsville. Visit them online to book that appointment at elliotsjewelers.com. Hey friends, this is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Terry Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships, whether it's residential or commercial, farm or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terry apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments. So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterry.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terry Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terry Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Would you rather? Would you rather? Would you rather?
All right, new
Well, that's
intro.
cute.
New
Love
intro.
that.
New intro, new attitude here on Good Morning Huntsville.
Grateful, kind hearts.
All right, welcome back in to Good Morning Huntsville.
Would
Taylor.
you rather?
Yeah.
Would you rather?
Whoop, whoop.
What do you want the Would You Rather to be themed around? Because I had a bunch of them and I don't like them. Got any idea of what you want the Would You Rather be themed around today?
Hard situations.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hard situations.
Hard situation.
But funny.
But funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob's like, we're getting too serious. We gotta bring it down.
Okay, look. Here's some. These are good. These are
You
good.
always say that.
This isn't a game. Do you miss the games though? Did you like the games?
I
better?
liked that we stopped playing them while I was on a winning streak.
Okay. Do you like the Would You Rather though?
I do.
Or do you like the games?
I like the games. But
This is the last episode of Would You Rather.
No,
by
we
the way.
have a song now.
Maybe we can play it with Billy.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right, here
We're keeping the song.
Here we go, Taylor and Josh. Would you rather have to sneeze every time someone? Oh, you know what we can do? Oh, I was going to think for the game.
You were gonna pick us. Or you were gonna pick what our answer was gonna be.
Yeah, is there a way that like, man, I wish we could do this. Anyways, we'll figure it out next time. Would you rather have to sneeze every time someone says your name or hiccup every time you try to lie?
Oh yeah, no, sneeze.
Sneeze. Well, actually, no. Hiccup. That way someone can hold me accountable.
Oh,
Oh, I don't like that.
humble
Good for you, Josh.
yeah. I like it, Josh.
I feel like in my line of work, I need to not.
Whoa.
You need to not hiccup. Yeah.
Well, okay. So,
Sir, we can't approve that.
You can?
well, okay. Why? Okay. How do I want to word this question?
Do you have your credit union hat on?
I do. I am repping it right now. So sometimes saying things in a kinder way is a lie.
No.
Yes, it is, because you're deviating from the truth. If there's something that you're
Right.
passionate about and you're kind of beating around the bush, then in a way it's kind of a lie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, here's a perfect example. Let's pretend that we didn't like each other, But I'm
Done.
Yeah, done. But I go up to Josh. Oh man, Taylor's so nice. But then I really don't think that.
Right.
Then you're being kind, but you're lying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't think.
Josh is like, I never lie. Okay. Good for you.
What? I do lie.
You lying right now?
So one of my favorite things about my man friend is he's a really terrible liar, and it really cracks me up.
So you know.
Well, I didn't think I did, and then I was like, "Did you just lie to me?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, oh.
Tell him to start hiccuping.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather always smell like French fries, or always have Cheeto dust on your fingers?
Smell like French fries.
Yeah, same. I can't stand the Cheeto dust. And
I would be just.
did your daughter growing up like eat it and then she wants to like hug you and stuff and then you get the Cheetos all over you?
No.
Yeah, that
because
happens
she's
to
a
me.
finger sucker.
But I don't like them doing that.
Sucking their fingers?
Yeah, I don't like that because then not only do they do that, then they get smeary Cheeto dust all over you. That's why I don't like
It
that.
escalates.
Yes. Number three. Would you rather have to wear clown shoes every Sunday to church, Josh? Clown shoes every Sunday to church, or a superhero cape every time you go grocery shopping? We've talked about similar to this before.
Yeah.
Superhero cape.
I don't go to
this.
church the way I should, so clown shoes.
Clown shoes? Okay. All right. Would you rather accidentally send every text to someone really important, maybe like your pastor or somebody like that, or accidentally go live on Facebook every time you sing in the car?
You're using a car. Wait, say the second one again.
Would you rather accidentally send every text to someone really important, like a pastor or somebody else, or like a Sunday school group leader, something like that, or accidentally go live on Facebook every time you sing in your car?
That one's hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
Mine would be the text because I really don't send anything that I would be worried about.
Oh.
Yeah, but what if like you have some?
Did you hear Taylor?
I think I'm gonna have to say sing in the car.
Yeah, sing in the car.
Because
What if you're disclosing like secrets? You know, not
Yeah.
necessarily like bad secrets, just like.
Oh, I don't know.
But what if we started using like Facebook Messenger and sent them?
See, here we go.
See, White
All
lies.
right. Would you rather have a chicken follow you everywhere for a year, or have a goat scream every time you walk into a room?
No chicken. Actually, no. I don't
Like chicken. I want a chicken follow
I'm
me.
scared of chickens. So
But I want one following me. That'd be so legit.
they're little tiny dinosaurs. I guess a chicken.
Like, hi, little buddy. And then if you get hungry,
That was really good.
that was a really good chicken. All right. Would you rather only be able to whisper when you're mad or be able to yell when you're ordering food? I would whisper when I'm mad.
Whisper, that is a talent and a gift. So I am not when I'm loud. I don't know if y'all know that. I'm a loud person. When I'm mad, I'm very quiet. And my kid knows whenever I've hit my peak of
Anger
is because I'll start, better get it together right now. Because if I'm like, Lainey, knock it off. She knows I'm kidding. But when I start to whisper, she's like, who?
Yeah.
She's like, we're about to have to
Josh, what about you? Yell when you're... I can see Josh yelling.
I'm a
Yelling.
loud person, so I would rather whisper when I'm mad. That way, like,
I need you to
get down here.
get down now. Shut up.
Well,
get down.
It
I'm a
invites
cop, you
people to
idiot.
listen to what you're saying when you're mad too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whereas when you're yelling, people don't listen. But when you're whispering, they're like, "What did you say?"
Speaking of ordering food,
that's true.
Speaking of ordering food, hey, you want some chicken today? No, I don't. I want pizza. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
If you ever go to a certain place that only has chicken fingers,
Canes.
You ever go to Cane's?
No.
Which, by the way, their chicken has gotten super small.
I always have to get the naked fingers.
Okay. Can I tell you something?
That's
Rob?
a whole nother thing, real quick.
I found out a trick.
Wait, let me tell you one thing real quick. There was someone that worked there that had an extreme. You know, their whole sign is one love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they need to teach that to their employees. I'm gonna call them out only because of this. And I eat there all the time.
I don't ever eat them.
They had an employee that had an extremely vulgar bumper sticker on their window that is very polarizing. Let me put it that way because we don't get political. But if you're going to work for a place and your sign out front says One Love, but you work there and you have an extremely vulgar bumper sticker that I don't want my children knowing what that means. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Luckily that I haven't seen that lately. It literally caught, and people are going to be like, well, what are you judging? I'm not judging. I don't want my children to see that.
Right. Being protective of your children, I mean.
It caused me to not go there for a while.
I don't like that they have cats running around outside.
I'm pretty sure if we had that bumper sticker here, Josh, we wouldn't be working at the church.
Well, and I think it's a big thing that people should take into consideration. Like, you represent your place of employment.
Yeah, sure.
Like, you are held to a different standard because of, like,
what you do.
Well, like when we went out and had fun, like, we're still representing, people know us, associate us with our professions, and we can't go do the things that we used to do because people will be like, oh, well, she or he works here. And that's okay. That's fine. But just people need to be considerate that that stays forever.
Yeah. I had to fire an employee once over something, and, I gave him an opportunity to come back. The cat came back the very next day. You know that song?
No.
You don't know that song?
No.
The cat came back the very next. We thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away. Give me a meow.
Meow.
That's
Is that part of the song? Did you want us to meow?
All right, next. Boys, I'm sorry. I've been kind of negative today.
Oh, pause. So.
Pause.
See what I did there? Meow. Lainey likes a double cheeseburger combo.
Anywhere or a specific place?
Specifically the Mickey D's.
Okay.
To me, a double cheeseburger means 2 cheeseburgers. At McDonald's, it is not 2 cheeseburgers. It is a double patty burger. Mm-hmm. And having to explain that to people whenever we're ordering food, she wants a double cheeseburger. She wants 2 cheeseburgers. They're like, yeah, so a double. And I'm like, yes. And they butcher that all the time.
Well, I just got confused.
Well, and I'm like, I don't know how to order it. Can somebody give me advice on how to order?
She wants 2 cheeseburgers or a double patty cheeseburger?
She wants 2 cheeseburgers.
Okay, so then you say, I would like 2 cheeseburgers.
You don't say double cheeseburgers.
You don't say double cheeseburger because double cheeseburger's 2 meat patties.
But it used to be a double cheeseburger combo.
Didn't you say a 2 cheeseburger combo?
Well, that's how I've had to say it, but I don't think it's right.
We shouldn't even have to talk about this.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Never
hit the
mind.
wah on that one, Josh. I mean,
Whatever. Whatever.
All right.
Wait.
First world problems.
Does it make sense?
To me, it makes sense both ways.
No, to me, if you say a double cheeseburger as a fast food connoisseur, I'm going to expect double patty every time.
Yeah. Or double chicken.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's wrong, and that's okay.
Okay, fine. All right,
On
next
to the
one.
next.
Next one then. Would you rather have a phone autocorrect every word to banana or have your GPS always take you to Walmart first? That's so dumb.
I mean, I'm going to Walmart first anyway whenever I'm going somewhere. If I'm using my GPS.
Could the
Banana.
Walmart hate stop? I don't mind.
I like Walmart.
I don't mind a good Walmart trip. You know,
I'm not the biggest fan of Walmart.
I don't like the monopoly side of Walmart taking over the world. But
wait, Walmart is taking over the world?
They were until Amazon.
Is today the day? Hold on.
For the new Walmart?
No.
What?
Friday. Friday is the day.
Go on.
Elon Musk is going to become the first trillionaire in the world.
I like that he's moving into Grimes County.
SpaceX is going.
Wait, where's Grimes County?
Pretty
The
close.
county next door.
SpaceX is going public on Friday. You have to be a well-qualified investor, though, to get into the IPO, the initial public offering.
Can you, as a...
No, I can't get into it.
Oh.
It's probably going to be about $135 a share. It's going to be gobbled up. But
That's actually not bad.
No, but they're expecting, though, that there's so, and you have to be well qualified and probably certain amounts that you have. So even though it's 135, like they'll say 130, but you got to buy 10,000 shares or whatever. He will become the first ever trillionaire. I did the math on this. If you're a trillionaire,
How much is $1 trillion?
you could, the trillion's like 100, what is it, 1,000 million?
Yeah, 1,000 billion.
1,000 billion. 1,000 billion. Yeah,
Yes.
1,000 billion. Sorry.
How do you have
exactly.
that much money? I'm a hundredaire.
Okay. Let me
I'm a
put
tenaire.
let me put this into perspective. If you were a trillionaire, you could spend $1 million an hour for 100 years and still have about 200 billion left over almost. Go do the math. I did the math. I was thinking about this the other day. I said, man, if I was a trillionaire,
No
how
wonder
much?
you're so stressed out. Stop thinking about that.
I did though. I was researching this and I said, if I was a trillionaire, how much could I spend per hour for the next 100 years? And it ended up being like 850 billion if you spent $1 million an hour over 100 years. Can you believe that?
You would almost struggle to spend that much money.
Oh, you would. Yeah.
Yeah, where would you spend 80 million a year? An hour? Where would you
$1 million.
spend it? 1 million only?
$1 million an hour.
Only an
only,
hour.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
$1 million an hour, Josh. $1 million
Yeah,
an hour.
where would you spend that?
You couldn't. And then it's your money's making money, so you perpetually. Geez, what a great problem.
Mm-hmm.
Love that for him.
Mm-hmm.
He should share that with the rest of the world.
Yeah. At that rate,
Why are you smiling?
guess how much that is per minute?
How much?
Almost $17,000 per minute that you could spend.
Dude, he could give out more than Oprah. Like, and you get a car, and you get a car. You get a paid off car.
You get a Bugatti. But again, you won't find happiness. All right, last few here. Would you rather have to eat spaghetti with a spoon forever or soup with a fork forever?
Soup with a fork.
Spaghetti with the spoon.
I'm spaghettier.
I'm a spoon guy, so I'll eat anything with a spoon. I eat my Chipotle with a spoon.
I do too.
Would you rather laugh like a donkey every time something is funny or snort loudly every time someone compliments you?
I already laugh like a donkey.
Yeah, I already do that too.
Would you rather have to dance for 10 seconds before entering any room or announce I have arrived every time you sit down?
I have arrived.
I have arrived.
Again, I feel like I do that already.
Finally, would you rather have your mom pack your outfit every day for a year or let your kids choose your haircut once a month?
Oh, God. That's a tough one. My mom. I would love somebody
My
dress
mom.
me every day.
Her mom.
My mom.
My mom.
You know how nice it would be to not have to worry about what I'm going to wear.
My mom. All right, there you go. Josh, that's it. Your Would You Rather. Let's take one final break. We got some updates from the cred.
Updates.
From the cred. The credible cred.
The credible cred.
And Taylor's going to be joining us next Thursday at noon also. Yeah. We got some information coming. Stay tuned because I want to tell you about that. And also, well, I want to circle back to the Flow Rider.
Mm-hmm.
We know what it really is. It's a music.
It's a singer.
Yeah, it's a singer. But I want to make something else out of it. We'll be back.
Okay.
We'll wrap it up when we come back. Taylor's got to get to work. She's got to sling some loans to you. Go to Walker County Federal
Come
Credit
see
Union.
me. I'm feeling like some car loans today.
We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. Hey friends, this is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Terry Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships. Whether it's residential or commercial, farm or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terry apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments. So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterry.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terry Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terry Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hi, I came No vicinity to Barrett Radar.
We are back. We are now. I was so prepared. We are back to Spirit Radio.
Well, to Good Morning Huntsville.
Good morning, Huntsville is what I meant to say.
We're not on the radio.
Dang it! I had one job.
We're testing. Don't worry. We're trying to help you.
I'm getting better.
Taylor here, Walker County Federal Credit Union, your full service.
You know what I am good at? Loans.
Yep, loans. Big shout out, by the way, LH Jewelers, online at lhjewelers.com for all your jewelry needs. Thank you to HMH for helping us broadcast all over the place, Huntsville Memorial Hospital. But our foundation sponsor on a wonderful Wednesday. What? Walker County Federal Credit Union. Taylor Chandler here. Taylor, what's going on? Not at the Fed, but at the Cred.
At the Cred. So yesterday was my first day back. I've missed since last week, but since I have been back, we have been cruising through some loans. Yesterday, I had about 4 or 5 go across my desk.
They all came but from Hello Huntsville?
Yeah, they did. Tell me that you heard about me on the radio.
Please.
So right now we've got vacation season. So our office staff is looking a little different. Everybody's working a little different positions right now because that's just what we do. The world doesn't stop just because we go on vacation. I love that you're throwing up gang signs over there. You're distracting me. But This is just your reminder that we are switching our bill pay system today. I think it's today the 10th. Yes. So if you sign into your app, you will see that we have switched from Transact to.
Oh, when did that happen? Is the app new now?
No. So, and we've gotten a lot of questions because it does, when you log in, it does say at the top, either on your app and on your online portal, that we are switching. That is not going to affect majority of our members, because majority of our members don't use bill pay, even though they should.
I do. I use that bill pay. I was just looking right now on my app. I use the bill pay all the time, and I love it. Pay my Rotary dues. I pay other dues through that thing, and it is awesome.
It is. And it's not something that a lot of people utilize, even though I 10 out of 10 recommend it. It is phenomenal. But it has changed. So I do think you have to go through like some new questionnaire. I'm not exactly sure. But if you have any questions, feel free to call and ask. It is not going to affect your daily use. We're just trying to improve and be better for you guys. So
better way to bank.
Better way to bank.
What's the number one need that you have right now? Like, if you're just think of like the ideal client for you this week. I know you mentioned a few things a second ago, but who's the ideal person to walk in this week for you?
For me, what an ideal person would be is somebody with a 640 credit score or higher. Those are my favorites, just because it makes life a little easier for me. But we do have options for somebody, I believe it starts at 540. So if you're looking to build your credit with a cosigner at that point, everything is just a stipulation. Okay, I would love to do some shared secured loans this week, or new car loans, or used car loans, like a new to you car loans. Those are starting at 4.45, which is always good. But with the share secure, so you are getting a 3% loan on your own money. So say you were borrowing $1,000 from us, you are getting $1,000, but then as you're paying that loan off, that other $1,000 is, you're getting access to it. That's a 3%. Now you do have to have the cash to do that. So those are far between, but those are kind of my favorite right now.
Well, man, Walker County Federal, they've been taking care of us, my wife and I, our loans, everything but one account. I always say that because I'm honest. There's one account we don't have there yet. It's a business account that I have other partners outside the area. But I'm going to tell you, they're going to take care of you. Taylor even took time to message me one day to be like, hey, by the way, there's some stuff coming through and you don't have enough to cover it. And I appreciate that. You know, that's the heads up that you get. And that all starts when you start to build a relationship. Walker County Federal is all about building relationships with the people in the community. You're not a number. You're a friend. You're not even a name. You're a friend. And I want you to go by today, set up that account. Shane, my boy, Fat Boys Pizza in Riverside, just said that.
Yes, we do business accounts.
And y'all do use Plate or whatever it is to connect your accounts. I used it this morning to connect one of my accounts.
I'm not familiar with it. I'm saying we don't.
I will say that you do because I used it this morning. Yep.
But I am actually the business account coordinator.
Nice.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. So Shane, shoot me an email.
Yeah. Have you ever had the Fat Boys Pizza? If not, I'm going to get you some.
I have not.
Okay.
So I'm an OG Huntsville person. So for me, Fat Boys is the burger place in town.
No. Yeah, that's a different one.
Yeah. So I didn't know there was a burger.
And they're not here
one.
anymore.
They're not.
They're gone.
She is retired to take care of her grandkids.
Yeah, good lady. But there is a Fat Boys Pizza in Riverside. It's a trailer right next to Daisy's Diner. And every time I'm heading through that area, I'll always stop. In fact, I'll go out of my way to go there because the loaded baked potato pizza is the absolute. Yes, loaded. It's tater tot pizza with sour cream, all sorts of yummy on it. I'm going to bring y'all one. It's a cred. Yeah. And then he has the Fat Boys Delight, Cinnamon Delight. Dude, it is good.
I love pizza. The gluten, not a fan of the gluten.
Oh, he has gluten-free cauliflower crust that you don't even know that it. And not only that,
favorite.
He's got little locations now all over the place. Shane's done really awesome.
Shane, I'm going to have to hit you up.
I remember the first time I met Shane, I showed up, I was trying to sling radio ads, and Shane, man, that stuff don't work. I don't believe in it. And
here he is.
And I said, Shane, just give me a chance, man. I said, I kind of laughed. I said, yeah, it doesn't work. Don't blow your money with me. No, I'm just kidding. But he did. And we ran some ads, and it was effective. And I was doing some stuff on social media. Shane and I developed a good friendship. His wife, Julie, they're wonderful people. And, it's all about supporting local. And Shane, if y'all don't have that account over Walker County Federal. Do it, man. They're great
Do the
people.
things. I have an appointment. I had an appointment yesterday and an appointment today to open new business accounts.
Nice.
Speaking of building friendships.
Yes.
And stuff. Next Thursday, you're still looking for sponsors, huh?
Yes. Today's the deadline for T-shirt sponsors.
Okay.
And so we do have, it's our annual Rays of Hope. By the way, Shane is supporting us as our swag bag sponsor.
Ooh, I have to bring you goodies for that.
Yep. And you can get 15% off your next Fat Boys pizza if you come on Thursday. Donate some items. We are doing this, our 4th year at the HEB parking lot, Rays of Hope. Identified during the summer, there's nonprofits need help during the summer as well. And so not just during Christmas or during other time, but the summertime especially. And so we're partnering with Care Center Huntsville. You can bring diapers, lotions, baby stuff. Think about all the things that babies need. You can bring those to the HEB parking lot on Thursday next week, not
You're
tomorrow.
going to be there.
Be there all day. Yep. Do it all year. It's going to be there all day. We will be there from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. All you got to do is drive by. You'll see our tents right out front. Drive by, donate. Also, canned food and staple food. So you think about your non-perishables, boxed food, pastas, pastas, those kind of things. Anything that you can keep in a pantry for a while, we're accepting that. We're also looking for cash donations. And so maybe if you want to give a little bit of cash, and what we do with the cash donations is we split that up between a couple of nonprofits. And so again, Care Center Huntsville will benefit from this. The Good Shepherd Mission benefits from this.
Okay.
Safe House benefits from this. The really big one too, HISD Social Services. These are kids that need help. You know, a couple of years ago, we were really blessed. Any amount helps. We were really blessed a few years ago. We wrote them an $1,100 check. We would love to be able to do that again this year.
That's a lot of impact.
Yeah, because they do gift cards and all sorts of stuff. So we're doing that. And then also Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. And those are books that go to children throughout Walker County at no charge. But there is a charge that Tomorrow's Promise Education Foundation has to pay to ship those books. And so we help raise a little bit of money for that program as well. It's like $35 or $40 will support one kid for a whole year.
That's a lot of books.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. So Taylor will be there with us. We have hourly sponsorships available. Those are only $175. If you want to sponsor a whole hour, I think I have like 5 slots left.
Yeah, because if y'all don't show up, then I'm going to feel like I need to go hang out with you.
Yeah. So please, we need, and here's the deal. Those spots, we have a little bit of operating cost to pay for our shirts and those kind of things. But then anything outside of that, that's how we get money to these nonprofits, along with the money that comes in through the day. And so please consider sponsoring an hour. It's only $175. Maybe you want to be on a t-shirt. Those are $375.
The deadline's today.
The deadline is today because I've got to get that order in by tonight. But please consider, we need a few more t-shirt sponsors. That's one area that we're lacking. And I don't want to have to pull money from other, like the swag bags to help, because we need that money to give the nonprofits. So we do need some more t-shirt sponsors. We also have swag bag sponsorships. And I think those are only like $225. Shane did that. And that allows you, every person who donates, no matter what, will get a swag bag. And that will have different little goodies in there from different people. And so we want to put some really nice stuff in there, but we want to give that to anyone who donates. Now, to get a t-shirt, we're going to have t-shirts.
Okay.
The only way to get a t-shirt is a $20 donation or a bunch of 20 canned food items, you know, that kind of stuff. Also, new this year, maybe there's some things in your garage that are, I don't want people to bring broken things, but if there's something in your garage or around the house that has some value, bring that to us. And we will donate that to Safe House and to their resale shop over there.
Oh, nice.
To help them out. So just come by, hang out with us next Thursday, Rays of Hope. And again, we do need some more sponsors to help make this very successful this year.
I'm excited.
So thank you. And thank you to Walker County Federal. They've been with us. You know, part of y'all's foundation sponsorship is we include our foundation sponsors in both of our annual events, which is the Share the Love, our senior citizen drive that we do in February, and then also the Rays of Hope that we do in the summer months.
Yeah, we dabble in just about everything around town.
HEB parking lot next Thursday.
7:30 to 6.
7 to 8. No. Now you're messing me up. 7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
I said 7:30 to 6, and you looked at me like I was way wrong.
I was thinking of something else.
I was messed up. Yeah, I was 7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
I was trying to give you a little bit of wiggle room with 7:30.
Well, there ain't no wiggle. We're over there at 6 setting up those tents, so it's going to be fun.
I love that. Josh, are you going to be there?
Yeah.
Am I gonna be there?
Yeah, he's producing the morning show.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So it'll be fun. Jason and I still do the morning show from there, and many people are a part of it. So thank you to all of you. But please help us to sponsor that.
And I think no donation is too small.
No, not at all.
And yes, the big sponsors are great, but 10 people donate $10. It's $100 right there.
We're hoping the Sam Houston football team, some of the guys are planning on coming out. I got a hold of our contact there. They said they would love to come out. Usually Coach Justice and some of the girls from the basketball team show up. Coach Mudge from men's basketball, some of the LEAP ambassadors. We try to get some people out there to help us as well. When the girls show up, they're awesome because they actually go in the store and they tell people. That was one of our most successful years when the girls did that. And so it'll be pretty cool.
Is it the women's basketball or the women's volleyball?
Basketball.
Okay.
Oh, we should get the volleyball team too. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get them all out there. Cool. All right, it is Thursday, June the 18th. That's next week, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Rays of Hope drive-through donation drive at HEB parking lot.
The Hib.
Taylor, any final comments? You got to go. I'm sorry for keeping you so late.
I know. I'm just watching the clock. No, we're rolling with it. Excited about next week. Wednesday and Thursday. 2 days in a row. Daily
Perfect.
dose.
Don't know if I can handle it, but we'll figure it out. All right, that will wrap it up. Josh, any final comments from you over there from the mosh pit?
No, sir. No final comments. Taylor's got to go.
All right.
Got to go.
We'll wrap it up. Hey, we love you, Huntsville, and all of you, wherever you may be listening. Maybe you're watching from some other country. Thank you for being a part of Good Morning Huntsville. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Jason Bay here, First Baptist Church, as we wrap up the show today. But tomorrow, another good one lined up, and we will have a guest tomorrow. It is my friend, Dr. Richard Hendrickson. He is the staff chaplain of staff chaplain. I'm thinking of Billy Holmes. Dr. Hendrickson is the chaplain for Sam Houston
Get there.
American Legion Post 95. He will be with us tomorrow. That'll wrap it up. Until then, we'll see you back at it at 8:30 as I end every show reminding you we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. I promise somebody out there needs you. Until next time, good morning. God bless. See you at 7:30. See you, Taylor. See you, Josh.